First off on tonight's show, Melissa takes a stately visit to a unique Yorkshire find.
Now, I'd be cheating if I were to enter an actual royal building into this competition, but I've managed to find the next best thing. It's a home in the north of England that's as close to a regal residence as you're going to get. You'd be hard-pushed to find a more idyllic first impression, a half-mile driveway that meanders through open parkland inhabited by roaming deer. And then you'd be greeted by this. The owners of this 19th century folly, Terry and Michael, are now reaping the rewards of a project they embarked on 6 years ago.
To think that, I was going to live in a place like this would be beyond my wildest dreams. It feels grand from the outside and it's got a wow factor as soon as you drive to it. But once you come through those doors and you're into any one of these rooms, it has that intimate feel about it. It has the coziness, it has everything you want from a home.
Words can't describe, actually. The place is just beautiful. I couldn't imagine living anywhere else now. It's one in a million, to be honest.
Oh, someone's at the
door.
Hello! Oh, hello!
Hello!
Melissa!
How are you?
I've been out looking for you. I didn't know you were going to be here so quick.
You okay?
So different inside.
When you come down the drive and you get through the door and you get in the house, it is just so beautiful. It's very homely. Well, you'll find out, I'm sure, when you walk around. I think and I hope you'll enjoy it.
Beautiful. Terry and Michael hail from equally humble roots in Leeds and Salford, and their home today is a far cry from the back-to-back terraces they both grew up in. This renovated folly is a true testament to their personal success stories with self-made careers that have opened up opportunities to them that as children they could have only dreamt about. Since buying the property in 2002, Terry and Michael have invested time, effort and their hard-earned cash in an attempt to add their flavour and flamboyance to this home.
This is the dining room where we have some wonderful dinner parties.
Do you love entertaining?
Yeah, absolutely love it.
I've got to show you my favourite part, because on here there's a secret panel and I want you to find it.
A secret door?
Yeah.
How exciting!
And every house, stroke castle, should have a secret door.
Ooh, I feel like a little girl. I think you're kidding me, aren't you? There's no secret door.
No, honestly, there is.
I love it!
That's my study. Yeah.
After the break, Melissa really warms to this property paradise. But right now, we rejoin Melissa, who's enjoying the 19th century castle home of Michael and Terry.
This is the dining room where we have some wonderful dinner parties.
Oh my gosh, do you love entertaining?
Yeah, absolutely love it.
From the clever use of lighting to the careful selection of furniture, the decor in this wonderfully sumptuous home isn't just down to the hard work of Michael and Terry. Their friend and interior designer Ben Huckabee played a major role in making this place what it is today. He's taking over the reins as the two of us explore this decadent folly home. Oh my gosh, that should belong to Hugh Hefner.
It is a bit Playboy Mansion.
Yeah.
The boys were really keen to create a home, not some austere sort of interior.
And then there's a rather unique focal point. Very swanky.
Yeah, but look at the view.
Brilliant. So you can be having a party in here.
Looking straight through and seeing what's happening in the pool.
You're clever, aren't you?
Well, I like to think so.
Ben has cleverly recreated the interior style of Michael's favourite boutique hotel chain. He's incorporated deep tones and varied textures into the individually designed bedrooms. There are so many gorgeous textures here, it's enough to drive a girl like me crazy. Oh, this is stunning. The boys have been really clever here. I adore sumptuous, luxurious textures, like this velvet that the boys have really cleverly covered this quite simple settee in, and it just kind of turns a house into an opulent style home. But the wonders of this castle home are not just on the inside. Space and fresh air were certainly major attractions for Terry and Michael when they bought the place. And they've certainly made the most of all 9 acres, even cleverly converting the old stables into a state-of-the-art spa area. Terry and Michael are famous for putting on fabulous pool parties, and they've promised one just for me.
Melissa, can I get you anything? Are you okay?
This is the life, and it only gets better as I'm discovering. So I'm doing my makeup before dinner, and Michael and Terry's PA gave me the option of not 1 but 2 bedrooms to change in. Their housekeeper ironed my outfit for dinner, and their chef is about to cook us dinner. Love it! Lady Melissa Porter. So we have Gillian creating in the kitchen, Nicola, who will be kindly serving us, and we're joined by Michael's son Paul and his bride-to-be Lizzie. Considering the luxurious lifestyle that Terry and Michael lead, they remain humble and fully appreciate how lucky they are to have this folly as their home.
Just to be in this valley and just to be here, it's so quiet in the summer.
It's a little cocoon, isn't it?
Well, sorry, all year round. It's a little cocoon, and it's just beautiful. I can't explain it. I go on holiday, I can go all over the world, but I always want to get back here. In fact, Terry always moans that I cut my holidays short because I just miss home so much.
Too much of a good time can make a girl tired, and that is certainly the case for me. Time I retired to one of the guest suites. I mean, typically, if you imagine the interior of a castle, you'd imagine tapestries and you'd imagine kind of medieval decor. Their interiors are a real reflection of their personalities. Very elegant, luxurious, but homely and very welcoming and warm. It's a beautiful, crisp morning. The deer are stirring in the frost-covered fields. And I'm taking one last stroll in the grounds of one of my favourite homes. It's no mean feat to transform a Victorian folly and convert it into the ultimate modern-day Desres. But let me tell you, I have seen that Michael and Terry, along with the help of Ben, they have achieved that. And what they now have is this enchanting home that sits majestically in the 21st century.
So, Melissa's sure she's found a winner, but will Charlie and Russell agree?
What a contender, hey?
You must have had an awful lot of fun, that's for sure. But I love the setting. What a knockout place to live.
What did you think?
I think in a way it all makes sense that only the Victorians would have built a kind of a Norman folly like that. Only they were kind of bonkers enough. And their interior design was very rich, very decorative and very over the top. And they've continued that theme. So in one hand, although it's a modern take, I think there's a good kind of conversation going on between the inside and the outside.
It looks good. I love the secret doorway. I think that's great. But it's all that kind of notion of just playing games all the time, isn't it? Where you've got wardrobes that are hidden away, you know, windows that reveal swimming pools.
And that's very reflective of their personalities. They're a playful couple. They love to have fun. They're very sociable and very generous to have a lot of people round to share in it.
Did you? A lot of people I noticed in the pool with you there.
Yeah, I was going to say.
What I really found quite amusing is the kitchen was really kind of cottagey. I almost expect to go into an industrial kitchen with the rest of it, because it does feel like a hotel. And yet there it was with the Argo, and you can imagine sort of knitting in a cat by the side of the Argo and everything.
And what's interesting are the adjectives that the boys used to describe their home. So, cosy and homely. What better contender could you get for I Own Britain's Best Home? Yes!
Yeah, I was going to say.
Remember, only one of the 3 properties can feature in the final episode of I Own Britain's Best Home.